be seen here at Estadio Guadalajara, getting you set for Mexico and Korea Republic.
Who won today? I promise that no promises, please. This year, best matter.
This year, play Sporty Bet.
Handshakes between the two teams tonight. The atmosphere still building, the flyover, the Mexican colors, the Mexican national anthem. What a scene we have here tonight, Chris.
Yeah, fantastic environment, isn't it? And the players have feed off that, have that composure to want to play the way that they want to. But emotionally, the human element, you know, it means so much to everyone. Can the players go out and perform and get that performance in?
From our referee tonight, the handshakes between the two teams getting closer and closer to kick off tonight. The winner of tonight's match will take home the top spot in Group A. It also means playing potentially more than one knockout stage game here in Mexico. That is massive, of course, for Mexico especially.
Yeah, it's so important. But even for the Korea Republic, you think about the travelling, you know, the climatized here as well. The training camp is here as well, but it's so important for both to go out and get that result, get that win.
Gustavo Tejera of Uruguay is our official tonight. His first World Cup match. He is a head official for under 17 and under 20 World Cups along with Copa Americas. Gonzalez also of Uruguay will be our VAR referee tonight.
South America, South Korea versus Mexico.
The starting lineups for Mexico tonight, and head coach Javier Aguirre, a 4-3-3 of sorts tonight because of the red card to Cesar Montes late in the game against South Africa. It is Edson Alvarez who we expect to slide into that center back position, but much of that attack looks the same for Mexico and Javier Aguirre. The goal scorers last week, Julian Quiñones and Raul Jimenez in that 2-0 win against South Africa. For Hung Mong-Bo and Korea Republic, it was all about that midfield last week. And the really good performance from Hwang In-bum. He had a goal and an assist. Of course, leading the line in the attack tonight, Sun Kyung-min. He is the captain, he is the talisman for this Korea Republic team. It was Kim Sung-kyu in goal, who had to make some big saves, especially late in the match. Korea looking to make it 2 wins out of their first 2 World Cup matches for the first time ever. Javier Aguirre leading Mexico into Estadio Guadalajara tonight. His 3rd World Cup coaching Mexico. He played and started all of the 86 World Cup that was here in Mexico as well. Hung Mong-Bo is also multiple times leading Korea Republic at a World Cup. He's played in 4 World Cups, which now is the same amount as Sun Kyung-min, the captain for Korea. Final words of encouragement from both
Cristiano Ronaldo
joins that huddle.
Messi.
Mexico will wear the black kits with the Mexican colors in trim. Korea Republic will be in the lavender or purple this evening. Win for both Mexico and Korea to start off their World Cup journeys a week ago. Now it's 90 minutes away from potentially winning Group A after 2 matches. The teams are in position, and we are moments away from first kick tonight at Estadio Guadalajara.
South Korea versus Mexico. South Korea versus Mexico. South Korea versus Mexico.
There is the whistle underway tonight from Guadalajara. It's Mexico, the co-hosts of FIFA World Cup 2026, and Korea Republic. Because of the result earlier today in Group A in Atlanta, Georgia, between Czechia and South Africa, 1-1 draw. The means the winner of this game tonight wins Group A. Chris, that is absolutely massive for both of these teams.
Yeah, massive. It's so important that, like you say, they know what the target is, what the objective. Like you say, you can already see Korea Republic. They're not afraid to go long, stretch the pitch, and then create those little spaces to pick up second balls and try and get some sort of foothold in the game.
It's a long ball down the left. We saw quite a few of those on Thursday for Korea in the matchup against Czechia. The only team through one match in the World Cup, as the flag is up for offside. Korea, though, the only team in this year's World Cup to have a come-from-behind win through one match. It's really impressive what they did.
Yeah, the goal came against the run of play, but it just showed the character, the quality to just keep doing what they need to do. And like you say, they just kind of had that quality and that attacking thought to get that quality goal from Wang.
For Korea, it was Hwang and then Young-gu Oh who came off the bench to score the game winner late on. A Korea team that really had to overcome a lot of that physicality and the set-piece play from Czechia, but they defended well. It was Kim and goal who had made big saves late, and Korea got the job done.
Yeah, well, I think when you look at the physicality, that's what they're going to experience tonight as well. And you see a kind of insight of what the training that they've been doing. They have prepared very, very well for that physicality side, albeit they are a very technical side.
Here is Edson Alvarez on the ball, normally a midfielder by trade. Though he is sliding onto that back line tonight because of the red card to Cesar Montes. Alvarez very experienced himself. Tonight, his 100th cap for Mexico. Lee Jae-sung moves it out wide. Here's Seoul. Hear the boos already from the crowd whenever Korea Republic is on the ball. Lee. To spring Seoul over the top, nothing doing. Quinones pulled back, physical play in the middle, the whistle comes, and a free kick to Mexico.
Yeah, they're keeping the pressure on. This is without the ball. This Korea Republic side now very aggressive on the front foot, trying to force the issue.
Javier Aguirre, the head coach of this Mexican side, said we were much superior in the game against South Africa, but the score didn't reflect it. He thought the second half goal relaxed us. He said just the pressure, the weight of that first match was so much for that Mexico team, but they handled the environment well, able to get the 3 points. Another whistle in the middle, free kick, as it is Romo who is down, the 31-year-old. Making his World Cup debut after he did not play a match when rostered at the 2022 edition of this competition. And it's an early yellow card that is coming out as well. Lee King-in will go into the book. It was a fairly clean game last week for Korea. Just one yellow card picked up. Hong Mong-bo would like to see that. He said coming into this match tonight, he said, can we put the opposing team under pressure? He says, as you're facing the host team, it's a huge pressure in your own right coming in a game like this tonight.
Yeah, you have to manage it. You know, a big player as well, Lee King-in. You know, can affect his game. He likes to get around, he likes to put those challenges in, but he needs to get on the ball.
Alvarado in a wide position, one of those Chivas players that calls this stadium home. Gonna play it forward again. Only Sanchez, one of those changes coming in tonight. Looking to chase this down, it ends up out of play. And a goal kick for Korea Republic.
So Young-woo, again, seeing the danger there, just ushering it out. Good defensive position.
Will look to play out. Here's Lee. Gonna play direct over the top again. Son trying to track this one down. Tracking over is Johan Vasquez instead for Mexico. Now, another ball direct. Second ball picked up by Jimenez. Now Quinones for Mexico. Look at that defensive pressure. Quinones still battling. Lee went to ground. Quinones comes away with it. Here comes Mexico into the attack. Jay Lee stepped in that time for Korea.
Yeah, excellent quality, good strength from Quinones as well. Lee Hanbin was right up there putting pressure, making sure that he's trying to force the issue. Quinones had that strength and quality.
Quinones, Romo, some wait for Jesus Gallardo. Gallardo loves to put crosses in, and that one just cleared away. Pate going to ground. Korea under some early defensive pressure, trying to find a release valve in Son. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, this is one of the strengths of this Mexico side. Getting to wide areas, crosses coming in, making Korea Republic have to defend well. Can they stop the cross? Can they be a little bit closer in those wide areas and affect it?
Looking for Jimenez, chesting it down. Defensive intervention right there. Now Alvarado. Alvarado will try his luck. Nothing to really test Kim and Cole.
Yeah, but it's excellent from Alvarado, picking up second balls. Jimenez, intelligent striker player, just playing on the shoulder. They have to be aware of that, but like you say, he just couldn't get the connection right, Alvarado.
Gutierrez sprays it out wide, looking for Gallardo, a left back who really loves to spring forward into the attack. Quinones, Romo lays it off. Chance to hit this. It was not hit cleanly enough by Gutierrez.
Yeah, I don't mind him taking that shot on from there. He has that quality. He has it in his arsenal for sure.
Right, Gutierrez was actually born in Berwyn, Illinois in the United States, represented the United States, but eventually chose Mexico, and now starting his second consecutive World Cup match in his debut. Sanchez. Dorado moves it back for Alvarez. Mexico dictating the possession game in the early going.
You can look at the reason why Kim Moon-Lan was brought in with like Gallardo. He just likes to get forward, that energy. He's always got looking over the shoulder. Kim just making sure that that's the responsibility. He has defensively has to be switched on.
So trying to move this forward. Son not able to get onto it. Vasquez clears. He keeps it moving. Now Min Jae Lee.
Yeah, I think this is what they have to do. Keep the ball, even if it's a defensive unit, try and frustrate Mexico, the fans, that will filter down. Just slow it down, control the game.
It's an interesting point you bring up. Yes, obviously the crowd is behind Mexico tonight, but if something goes wrong, they're going to get on them. As this ball ends up out of play, they're applauding that effort there as it ends up out for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's an excellent run in behind, so he has to be a little bit stronger there. He has to understand that that challenge is coming. Can he protect the ball when a corner, a throw-in in that attacking third?
Thumbs up from Seoul. He really got up and down the left side last week for Korea Republic, and he'll do the same tonight. A direct ball, and here comes Mexico's front right into the attack off the goal kick from Rangel. Gutierrez, Alvarado, looking to cross, blocked by Lee. Trying to play out. Tricky proposition. Andrew Kim looking for options, he'll try the right.
Yeah, it's better from Korea there, just coming out, stopping the cross. Alvarado's not even looking.
Long over the top, Rangel puts this into his area. Son may have just been onside based on just the halfway line.
Yeah, but it's intelligence, isn't it? He's staying in between the centre backs, trying to stretch the pitch. It's making that defensive line of Mexico just hang back a little bit deeper as well. But it was a tight one.
We saw Son make a lot of those runs in behind against Czechia last week. He's talked about playing in Mexico in CONCACAF Champions Cup for his club team, LAFC. He said in Mexico, it was not easy, if I'm being honest, playing at high altitude. He said the data showed it. Son was taken off after 60 minutes. We'll see how long he gets tonight.
Yeah, but I thought he was influential. I thought he done really well, dropping deep, bringing players into play, and also had a few opportunities himself.
Son had 6 of the 15 shots on the night for Korea Republic against Czechia. Touchdown of play. Gutierrez a throw and will go Korea's direction.
Then Korea have to be very cautious that they don't overplay themselves, because this next inside without the ball, also very aggressive on the front foot, trying to force that issue.
It's right in front of Han Mung-bo. Referee says it's okay and play on. Jonas is in a battle in the middle here early on. The whistle comes. Another free kick will go Mexico's way.
Yeah, he's done very well. Just finds that little pocket, doesn't he? Quinones, and then obviously he has that ability just to kind of keep the player off.
Hugo Sanchez and many of the dignitaries in attendance here tonight in Estadio Guadalajara. Spring Jimenez long. He just nods that one back calmly for Kim.
Yeah, Kim Min-jae, just his position defensively sound. Already body shapes in the right way. He's already tracking back. Puts a plate